do you do if your husband has a wandering eye? Somebody asked me that, and unfortunately, she was not ready for my answer. So I want to share it here because maybe somebody else is struggling with the same thing. So, first of all, I don't give unsolicited advice. Like, she asked me. So I said, well, what do you look like when y'all are out together? And what are you doing, like, with your appearance at home? Now, this is a touchy subject because I've had some women tell me, oh my gosh, women can't even be ugly at home. Why do you want to be ugly and purposely unattractive? I understand being comfy. I understand, like, oh, I'm home. I want to be relaxed. I want to feel good. But you do not have to equate comfort with ugliness and unattractiveness. They don't have to be the same thing. Even when it comes to your clothes outside the house. I know people are like, I wear sweatpants because it's comfy. So is a nice pair of trousers. So is a nice 100% cotton t-shirt. Like, we don't have to wear sweatpants and have our hair looking crazy and have crust in our eyes to be comfortable. We can be comfortable and cute. And so when I asked her this, she was like, well, why should I have to do all of that? I shouldn't have to do all of that. He married me, didn't he? And that's the problem that most of us have as married women. We get married and then we like, whatever. We're married. I ain't got to do too much. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because I can say, and the reason that I asked her this first is because I was trying to figure out, okay, well, if you're doing your part, if you're showing up, you looking good, you smelling good, all the things, and he still has a wandering eye, girl, that man got a problem with lust, right? And I'm not saying people are going to look at things that are appealing. You, even as a woman, might find a man attractive and you might glance. But I'm saying if your husband is constantly looking around at whatever's passing by and you are visually appealing and you are showing up, he probably got a lust problem. And you don't, I mean, that's not your issue. You got to pray for him. He got to take that to the Lord. He got to deal with that on his own. But sometimes it's not that he has a lust issue. Sometimes it's that you're not giving him much to look at. And this is we don't want to hear this. We don't, because we want to hear that he loves us as we are. He does love you. He loves you as you are. That's why he's still with you. He loves you. He cares about you. Is he attracted to you though? Because a lot of times we think that because somebody loves us, they have to be attracted to us. No, you can love somebody and be like, I'm not attracted to that person. So if you feel like your husband has a wandering eye and you also are not doing your best to show up as far as like how you present yourself, waking up, doing your hair, taking care of yourself even outside of your actual appearance, but taking care of yourself like fitness wise, taking care of yourself like what you put in your body, drinking enough water, getting enough nutrients so that your skin looks healthy, you look healthy, your body looks healthy. But yeah, putting on the clothes, even when you're home, finding ways to go from I got this holy t-shirt on or I got this stained pajamas on and I went and got some stuff that I could wear in the house to still look cute and to still look put together. Because the unfortunate thing that happens is a lot of times when we get married, women stop putting in the effort in that area. We put in the effort everywhere else. We're cooking, we're cleaning, we're being loving, we're exercising patience sometimes, but we feel like we don't have to appeal anymore to the physical, and that's wrong. Like, that's kind of abusive. That's like a bait and switch, because if you were doing all those things before and now all of a sudden you're not, and then you're simultaneously complaining about this man having a wandering eye, but you're not doing your part. And again, I want to emphasize that if you are showing up in the way that you can and doing everything that you can and he's still doing that, girl, that's not your problem. That's just like when people say, oh, he's going to cheat anyway, but are you doing your part? Because if you're doing your part and he's still out there cheating, then yeah, that's not your problem. He has a lust problem. You can't control that. You can't fix that. But some of us are putting ourselves in positions where we're making ourselves unapproachable, unattractive, purposely and intentionally ugly. And then we're getting mad when our husbands have wandering eyes or when our husbands don't feel as attracted to us. When you have a lot of control over that situation. So I just wanted to share it here because somebody asked, and I was like, you know what? If one person got that question, a bunch of people got that question. And I'm sorry I offended you, girl, if you see in this video, but that's...
If I have a wandering eye and if my woman is not doing or is not keeping up with her appearance, I'm going to be concerned. And if I'm choosing this woman, if this is my wife, I'm going to genuinely be concerned for her. And I'm going to try to do what I can for her. If my woman, my wife, if I somehow decide to blame my wife for me having a wandering eye because she doesn't keep her appearance up. I don't know about that. I think that's more of a reason to be concerned. If your wife was the type of person who was already your wife, girlfriend, whichever situation you want to be in, was the type of person to keep her appearance up, and then she all of a sudden stops doing that, that means something's going on with her. Now, let's say your wife or girlfriend is pregnant, right? Is her appearance naturally going to change? Absolutely. Does that give you a reason to start having a wondering eye? So, like, she has some great points, but loyalty is loyalty to me at the end of the day. If I'm not loyal to my woman, right, what type of man am I? I can't accept that fully. I get that a man, see, because it's just that type of man is going to have a wandering eye regardless. You don't get to blame the woman for your disloyalty. Nah, I was trying to rock with it, but I'm being fake to myself, and it's just not that. If I choose a woman, I choose a woman. That doesn't give me a reason to start having a wandering eye. No. No, I almost got caught up thinking like that. No, it doesn't give you a reason to have a wandering eye. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. If something is going on with a woman, that means you need to give more attention to her, pay attention to her a little more, and try to work that out and see what's going on. Do you want your woman to keep her appearance? Absolutely, you do. But it's not an excuse. You can't blame her for what you really wanted to do. No, I'm not with that.